The story of avoiding the cure took place during the Warring States period in ancient China. Bian Que, a renowned doctor of that time, was famous for his excellent medical skills. He could diagnose a person's illness just by observing their complexion and other subtle signs. One day, Bian Que went to see King Huai of Kai. He stood beside the king, carefully observed him, and then said, "Your Majesty, you have a minor illness. It is still in the skin's texture, but if left untreated, it may worsen." King Huai, hearing this, dismissed the comment and said, "I'm not sick, don't make such claims." After Bian Que left, King Huai told those around him, "These doctors just like to treat people who aren't sick to show off their skills." 10 days later, Bian Que visited King Huai again. He looked at the king's complexion and said seriously, "Your Majesty, your illness has now reached your muscles. If you don't treat it, it will only get worse." King Huai still ignored him, feeling unhappy and thinking that Bian Que was speaking nonsense. Another 10 days later, Bian Que came to see King Huai once more. His expression was grave as he said, "Your Majesty, your illness has now reached your stomach and intestines. If you don't seek treatment, it will become dangerous." King Huai continued to ignore him, not believing Bian Que's words, and did nothing to treat himself. Another 10 days passed, and when Bian Que saw King Huai from a distance, he immediately turned and ran. King Huai was puzzled and sent someone to ask why Bian Que ran away. Bian Que replied, "When the illness was still in your skin's texture, it could be treated with hot water or poultices. When it reached the muscles, acupuncture could help. When it entered the stomach, a few doses of herbal medicine could cure it. But now, your Majesty's illness has reached the marrow of your bones, which is governed by the god of life. I no longer have the ability to treat it. That is why I dared not approach you again." Soon after, King Huai began to feel intense pain throughout his body, and only then did he realize that Bian Que's words were true. He quickly sent someone to fetch Bian Que, but by then, Bian Que had already left for the state of Qin. In the end, King Huai died from his illness. This story teaches us an important lesson. We should not be like King Huai, who refused to admit his problems and ignored the advice of others. By not accepting the reality of his condition and refusing to correct his mistakes, what started as a minor issue turned into a major one that could not be saved. In life, we should be open to others' opinions and correct our flaws and mistakes in time. We should not avoid treatment when facing problems. Only by doing so can we continue to grow and improve.